Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is J Flow Triple Foe, and today we are being sponsored by your very own J and J Handyman. So, if any of you guys live in the West Texas area, I am a handyman. I do plumbing, electrical, drywall, carpentry. I do roof repairs. I do garage doors. I do flooring. You name it, I do it. I don't do concrete. I don't do stucco. Now, they are occasions where I'll do small jobs here and there in that particular area. But my forte is painting and carpentry and stuff of that nature. Um, so I'm here today because I wanted to discuss a tempered glass being on a Note 9. Now, since the Note series came out, they have struggled to make a perfect tempered glass. Now, that being said, a few years ago, I came up with an idea where you can use the OtterBox. Because I will tell you this, OtterBox is absolutely one of the best protections for your phone. Now, for many of you, y'all go through Amazon and y'all get the real nice cases. There's a bunch of cases out there that are really, really good. So I'm not downing any of those other companies. Now, I will tell you this: OtterBox has been my number one case from the get-go. I've had the Note, the 1, the 2, the 3, and I may not be going in numerical order because I know that they skipped a couple of numbers here and there, but I have owned absolutely every single Note that there is out in the market. In fact, I still hold most of my Notes with the exceptions of one. But so if you go on my channel, JFlow Triple Foe, and you type in best tempered glasses for the Note 3, I believe at that time. So one day I was just really annoyed and upset with how the film on the OtterBox case, it was just not working properly. And let me show you briefly what I'm talking about. Now, this particular OtterBox, I don't know the exact name of it, but this is what they look like. And this is the exact duplicate of what I got on my Note 9 right now. Now, if you look here, there is no plastic. Now, back when the OtterBox first started coming out with their cases for the Note series, is they had this annoying plastic. So when you were trying to be quiet, like in a computer room or a library, and you were sitting there tapping, texting, or whatever, it made a very loud, annoying sound. Not to mention, those things would fall off after about 3 to 4 months. Heck, I had a brand new one. It lasted me maybe 30 days, and the plastic around the edges here would come off. And then next thing you know, you're getting dust particles under your that plastic film and on the top of your screen. It would scratch your screens, and so it just became very, very annoying. And so one day I was just messing around, and it just dawned on me I can resolve the problem. As I investigated the OtterBox, I noticed that that thing was just put on there with adhesive. So what I did, and let me just give you a small demonstration here. Let's say this is the plastic cover that was on the OtterBox. Now, it was similar to this particular material. So when you went and you tapped for your texting, it would make that annoying plastic sound. Sounded just like this. So what I did, JFlow Triple Foe, is I removed this plastic covering, and I went and I bought me a tempered glass. I don't remember the exact name of the tempered glass, but I do want to say that it was a oh gosh, what's the name of it? Gadget Guard, or Guard Gadget. It is through I want to say T-Mobile or gosh, what was it? T-Mobile or Cellular, Russell Cellular. Anyways, so at that time they had a very good tempered glass. In fact, it was one of the best on the markets, and Gadget Guard is actually a very, very good product. But the problem with these Note series is on the edges here, and I'm just going to give you the picture. Right around this edge here, it's rounded. So no matter what tempered glass you buy nowadays, most companies would put the adhesive just around the edges here, all around here. Now, that wasn't good, because what would happen is you would eventually start getting dust particles underneath this glass here, and then you would start damaging the screen on your regular phone. So I come out with this excellent idea. In fact, the idea was so freaking phenomenal and excellent that OtterBox decided one day they too were going to do that. So if you go on my videos and you click up here, you're going to learn to find that there is a video there. And if you can't find it, just Google Note 3 tempered glass, somewhere in that area. I will put a link on the comments below so that you guys can look at that video. And you're going to learn to find that J-Flow Triple Faux did in fact come out with that idea way before OtterBox came out with it. And so it kind of upsets me that I reached out to them and had offered to give them this idea. Now, I didn't go into details because of the fact that, disclosing information like that can very easily be stolen. But I had a backup. If you go on there, you're going to find that my idea was approximately a year before OtterBox came out with my idea. But even so, I had come out with the idea a year before that. So it was actually I'm lying. It was about a year prior to me posting the video, because I was at T-Mobile, and one of the guys says, "Man, you should patent that, and you should sell your idea to one of these companies." I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. So I went and I put the video on YouTube. So if you go and you check it out, you're going to learn that I am not lying about this. In fact, dates and times and YouTube does not lie. So anyways, after doing reviews and researching and looking and going all over to each and every four corners of this world, I have not found a tempered glass that fits any of the Note series. Granted, there are some out there that are, excuse my words of preference, half-ass, but it is what it is. And so I found this Whitestone dome glass. Now, this is the fourth one that I have put on my phones. I don't use nothing else. Now, granted, they are a little expensive, but I can tell you that the glue or the adhesive that they use, and the process is a little lengthy. So, you have to just be patient and do the directions, because if you don't, I promise you, you will not get it on there right. So, there is a link that Whitestone provides that will show you step by step. It has videos on how to properly install these things. And it took me probably 2 times to get it right. I actually broke my first one. Well, I didn't break it. Rather, these little tubes here is what holds or contains the adhesive. And so you take this little red cap and you set it up on one of these holes here. And so this will drip onto your plate here. And I'm going to try to do the steps one by one, so you guys can get an idea. There are so many better videos out there, but I just felt like, because this is such a great tempered glass, and if you're like me and you spend $1,000 on a freaking Samsung Galaxy Note 9 or Note 8 or whatever, now they got the 10 coming, you're going to want to protect it. And why not protect it with the best quality products out there like OtterBox and White Dome or Whitestone dome glass? I think these two items combined will give you the best, and I mean the best protection on your $1,000 phone. So I am going to get this cleaned up. If you're going to do it on a table, I strongly recommend that you wipe it down very good, because you do have little dust particles that are almost impossible to see with the naked eye. So it's really important that whenever you work on this particular item, that you clean your table really good and start the process after you've cleaned. Wash your hands. In fact, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to put on some latex gloves, and we'll get to moving on this, and I will do my best to give you the right words and to translate everything how I do it. And since I've been doing it now, I'm actually a pro. So maybe Whitestone will start paying me to do some of their videos for them. So anyways, I'm going to put you guys on pause, and I will be back in a few minutes. Thank you. Okay, guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get everything cleaned up, like I said earlier in the video. Usually what I'll do is I'll just wipe down any debris, just so you'll have plenty of space here to do what you got to do. Now again, it's really important that you wipe down the surface that you're going to work on, because you don't want to get any debris behind your temper glass and the front of your real screen. So I just strongly recommend that you just clean it really, really good. I wiped it down with a damp cloth. Then I went and wiped it down with some dry paper towels. And so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get this thing here. And let me show you how it works. So you get this case. Obviously you can see that I have done this job a couple of times. You get these little stickers. These actually go on front of your speaker of your phone. At the very, very top you have a speaker, and you just lay this. Let me give you an example here. Okay, so let's say that's my phone, and this piece, when you have your phone, it goes up at the top like this. So whenever you set your phone up in here like this, of course this is the phone, we're pretending this is my phone. Now like I said before, I don't have no 4K camera with a little tripod on there to do these beautiful videos like I see some of the YouTubers make. Eventually I'll get to that position. I know that God's going to bless me for just sharing the knowledge and just to try to make people's life a little bit easier. So anyways, this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9, and it's going to fit in this little area here. Now once you set your phone up in there, you want to make sure your phone is off. Make sure it's completely turned off. You don't want to have it on and accidentally get some liquid adhesive inside your phone. And it comes with your swab, an alcohol one. And since I have used one of these kits before, I'm only limited to one alcohol pad, and it comes with one of these Microsoft or micro fiber cloths. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to wipe this particular swab on your screen of your Note 9. And once you wipe it off really, really good, I usually start from the top and go all the way down. Once I do that, I'll go up and down, all the way around. And you see that I'm not being a clown, because I'm coming into the city called Big Spring, which is a town. Anyways, I'm being a dummy. So please forgive me for I'm very tired, and I'm at that point where, you know, when you get really tired and you just don't know what to do. Well, now there's an easier way. So, anyways, let's go ahead and I'm going to remove my phone from my OtterBox, which is this thing. Once I remove it, then I will clean the phone. Now, my phone has a bunch of paint on there, and it has gotten very nasty, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it's got all kinds of debris. Now, granted, I have had this phone for a little less than 9 months, and I've already cracked the screen twice. It's actually saved my phone twice. So these temper glasses that they give you, remember, it does not keep your phone from breaking if you drop it 20 foot. But what it will do is it will provide enough protection, so if you drop it, like, let's say out of your pocket or you're getting out of your car. I've got a Dodge pickup truck, and it's kind of high. Not like these lowriders. They got these big old trucks with a little bitty Mexican in it. You know what I mean? Just kidding. I am Mexican, by the way. And so you want to, if it falls out, you want to make sure it's completely protected. And so the whole reason for this video is so that I can do just that and show you guys. I will attempt to show you guys without actually showing you the phone. Anyways, guys, give me a minute. Let me finish cleaning up my table one more time before I continue with this video. So, things this thing comes with. Now, I bought the 2-pack. And this is, let me see here. It does not say what model it is, but it does say here it's for Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Now they make the 1-pack, which is a little bit more expensive. So if you buy the 2-pack, you get 2 temper glasses, and then you have adhesive curing light, which is this right here. Now I have a regular brick charger, which is Samsung right there. Now I don't recommend you using a fast adapter there because what will happen is this dome glass will pop on and off, and it's very annoying because you have to plug it and unplug it over and over and over, and there is a certain amount of time that it states on this instruction booklet. So let's see here. I know a lot of people will not read the directions, and I would strongly recommend that you follow the instructions. If you, like me, and you're not big in reading the instructions, there is a little scan QR code right here that you can zap, and it'll actually take you to the Whitestone Dome website, and it'll actually give you some videos to be able to do it here, and it is www.whitestonedome.com/support. And the things that it comes with, as I said earlier, you do get 2 of these temper glasses. Now I have actually bought 2 of these packets, so I actually had 4. I'm down to 2, but they are kind enough to give you 3 of these. So if you mess one up, you still have 2. Now in my case, I did mess one up, so I am down to 3, and I actually used the last one for the one that I have on my screen now. It also comes with this little deal here, and that is going to go at the top of your screen here. So basically, when you put your phone in here, this has the little clip-ons that it slides into. This goes in like this, and so while you're putting your screen, your temper glass is going to sit up on here, and then when you remove this, then it'll drop your screen directly over your phone, and the liquid adhesive, whenever you pour it on there, it has this right here, And that just goes like that. So then you're going to unscrew this and you're going to put it in here. Of course, you're going to have your phone in there first. Once you have your phone in there, like so, okay, let's just say that's in there and this is on top like this, and you're going to pour this on there. So when you release this red cap and you screw this on, this liquid adhesive is going to go on your phone and you will see it and it'll just start spreading. So let's just say it doesn't spread down this way. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tap the bottom of this, actually this plastic here, and you're just going to tap it just like this. See that little, what is that called? The seesaw effect here. So when you do that, that'll allow the liquid to move down more. And so then once you pull this off, your screen will fall directly onto your phone and it'll start spreading naturally. And that's really the most important process of this entire deal, is that you get that adhesive on there. You know, slowly you tilt it in the directions that you want it to tilt in order to get full coverage on your screen. And that is the trick to this particular tempered glass, is you will have the capability of having this tempered glass completely filled with your adhesive, and it'll cover the entire phone, not just the edges like most tempered glasses are, and you only get adhesive on these sides. And that sucks because it doesn't really protect your phone. You have openings on the bottom and on the top, and so dust particles will get in there, thus scratching your actual screen to the original phone, and we don't want that. So I am going to get everything ready. I'm going to pause the video, and I will I obviously ain't going to be able to show you a picture after the phone is done. And if I'd have brought my other phone, I could have done it, and I apologize ahead of time for not being better prepared. I am a new YouTuber, or an amateur YouTuber. I'm trying to get out there, and hopefully this video is a little bit more explanatory than what I am explaining it, if that really makes sense. Anyways, guys, I'm going to pause you, and I will get back to you as soon as I get everything situated, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Okay, so let me show you. This case is actually, I mean, you can't really tell there, but it's kind of dirty there, and you got paint right there where I got paint. And then right here is the major problem. So if you was to see my phone, you would see paint literally all over on my tempered glass, and I will try to remove it to show you guys what it looks like. This is the inside of my OtterBox, and actually this phone picks up quality. I mean, look at that. I am focusing in right now, and then just look at how beautiful this display is on the Note 9. And here's the back of it. So for you guys that are watching, there we go. Look at that. That's pretty bad. You would think with a $1,000 phone I would be a little bit more careful, but am I? No. I get a phone every year. I've only cracked one phone from the actual Samsung Galaxy S8 or Note 8. I actually dropped it from a very high distance. I'm going to say it was about 12 foot because I was on a ladder, and it fell and hit the concrete. Now, the reason that my screen broke, I believe, was because my tempered glass had already cracked. And you know, once you bust a tempered glass, they highly recommend that you replace it with a new one almost immediately. Well, because these dome glass are tedious and it takes time for you to install one. If you've never ever done it, I say it would probably take about 30-45 minutes. Once you get your first one and your second one done, then you can normally do it in a process of about 10 minutes. And the hardest part again is putting this ultraviolet dome. So whenever you buy one of these, you can actually get the packet, I believe, without this, which is a little cheaper. So if you are going to be investing, which I highly recommend this particular product, I would just keep this and just buy you the regular glass, tempered glass by itself, and that way you ain't got to buy this. Now, if you buy the 2-pack, I believe these come with it all the time, so I don't really know what your options would be there. So let's get to it, Pruitt, and we'll continue. So wow, I'm going to tell you something. This thing, let me look at it. Let me see if I can zoom out of this. This thing was on there so freaking good that I literally had to get a little bitty razor blade to get underneath the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and the tempered glass to remove this thing. And if you look at the cracks, I mean, look at it. See how they are just shattered throughout, or shard from one corner all the way down? Well, that's because you have complete, full adhesive throughout your entire phone. So I'm going to tell you something, guys. This ain't no punk. This is probably the best freaking tempered glass available in all mankind. Okay? Okay? I'm acting a fool again. But no, seriously. I mean, look at that. You cannot tell me that that did not have the full protection that you needed. Now, I had a crack on the left-hand side of this thing, and it was about a 1/4 inch down, going towards the middle of the screen, and then I had a little bitty crack on the bottom right corner and on the left-hand corner. But it really wasn't bad, you know. I mean, I could still see my phone, I could still text, I can still swipe. I had no problems whatsoever texting and receiving phone calls. I mean, the sensitivity on these things are just phenomenal. I'm going to tell you, it is, if it was a 5-star rating, it is a freaking 10, okay? If you can only go to a 5-star, I would triple or quadruple that to freaking 15 stars. I mean, really, really, okay? This is like the best stuff on the market, okay? Now, granted, it is a very slow process. When you first do it, it takes a little bit of time, but once you get it done at least twice, you can put these suckers on in about 10 minutes or less. I know the last one that I put on, which was this one, I think I took like 8-9 minutes. The most time I took was cleaning the phone, or preparation, you know, cleaning the table I was working on, making sure there was no microscopical freaking dust particles. I even got a red freaking light and ultraviolet light, and I turned off the lights and made sure there was no particles, and it was completely sealed off in this home. Just kidding. But for real, I say, this ain't no punk. Look at this. Once again, this is your Whitestone dome glass for your Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I mean, dude, this really protects it from the top corners all the way down to the bottom corners. You have adhesive that literally sucks or sticks from top to bottom, in and out, all the way around type of thingy-majigger, and it is just phenomenal. Okay, I am just very tired, guys. Please forgive me for acting such like a dodo brain, because I'm really tired. So once again, let's pause and move forward. Okay, guys, I am going to go ahead and install this tempered glass on my phone, and I actually have to clean up my phone really good due to the fact that I got paint all over it. So I am going to do a part 2 video. Hopefully tomorrow I can go upstairs and grab my other phone so that I don't wake up the wifey. She is asleep. She's a very hard-working woman. And I didn't realize it's already 1:30 in the morning. So I am going to let you guys go. God bless you, and you have a great day. And thank you for watching my video this long. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, please, let's not have any negativity. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are haters and just make bad comments on everybody. So I'm just a good-hearted person with a good heart, and I just want to thank everyone for supporting me and just being awesome. God bless you, and we'll talk tomorrow.